still trying to use those channels on my live
Oh,
sessions.
for my, I read something about this from Ali. He used it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that if he isn't.
I mean, the linear regression. He
Mhm.
has a system based on, not in this way, but he used this linear regression. I will show you later.
Do he use the for extension or for like the current
No, he have a system where he uses.
for the legs channels? Uh,
No, he have. It is there that I don't know why I didn't read it before. I read it yesterday or before yesterday. Um, in the blog, if you go to the blog from Albrooks, he have a four. Go to that blog where he speaks about his system.
is it here?
No, from Ali. Google, yeah, Ali there or wherever, so you can see the one of Ali's post, whatever, to go to his
Need to.
maybe if you Google it, Ali Albrooks, it's going to show you. Becoming that one, becoming professional price action. Okay, there. Now click on Ali there. Okay. So now you are going to see, if you go below, why Van trading works, part 451. Okay. Here he had, it's four parts where he talks about trading systems that use bands, right? So
Mhm.
he talks about Bollinger, Kellner channels, everything like that. At the last one, the number 4, he talks about this one. He talks about a system he developed where he used linear regression, standard deviations, etc., etc., and he used bands
Yeah, I will. I will read it.
in a different way, but it is the same. It's more dynamic than the way we use it, but it's the same concept.
Yeah. At my live trading, I'm still using these channels, and most of the time they are seems to be very important. Sometimes it's not that obvious which one to took. You just take the last day or include the other days.
Exactly.
In this example, it's easier because it's big gap down, and it's basically like the reset. And now you're taking the
Exactly.
last day, and it definitely will be important.
Another thing that Eddie told me, and I saw that he does, is that he only trades high one, high two, high three, and low one, low two, low three, and wedges with a high three. That's everything he does.
Yeah, uh, yeah. That's why when he posts his trades, uh, for me to always uh, like very clear why he took it. So, for example, he posts all his trades, and there can be 5 or 10 trades per day, and I can explain without him talking why exactly he take each of these trades and why he exited or took profit there most of the time.
Perfect. But you saw that he uses that technique and anything else.
Yeah, I just finished chapter 17 on the second book. This is big chapter, 50 pages, and this is where it's going deep into the I1, I2, I3.
Ah, the bar counting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this this is his holy grail for the Eddie monster.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that is what I was saying. Yes.
I think you can get that book and read this specific chapter as well. Uh, there is no
Champ Champ directory to here, you mean?
I mean you can take that second book and read this chapter as well because you will learn from here a lot.
Perfect. Yes, I will do
There's a lot
that.
of details, yeah. And there is no issue that you are jumping into the middle of the book because it's just a chapter and then like there is each chapter for each topic and it
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
I was a little bit I started reading because I was confused a little bit and rewatched the video about bar counting, and then I realized something that you told me before, because I was with the idea of okay, high one is when I have a pullback and the first bar that goes high from the previous one, that is a high one. But he clearly and he clearly say, I mean Albrook's, that there is no one way to count for counting, right? So sometimes you count when you have a bear bar, and then you have a bull bar, but it doesn't reach the high. It doesn't matter. He also counted as a H1. So in I mean, the way you count it, there is no only one way. Am I right?
Yeah, you can take uh, into the consideration the lower time frame, higher time frame. uh,
Exactly, with the implicit ones.
yeah, or for example there it make lower highs, lower lows, but there was also like trading range on lower time frames. So there was like high one, high two, high three. On that 5 minute chart, uh, this
Exactly,
inside bar was a pause, and that was the basically low one.
exactly. And what's the at the end? What's the way you are using it? It depends. Now with
Yeah.
this new knowledge you have from that 70 chapter.
Uh, Regarding the bar counting,
Yes,
I didn't learn anything new, so I already know everything of that. But there was others important details about the legs, the size of the legs, about the wedges, how to identify where it's weak, where it's strong, uh, when it's better to enter low one trades, when it's better to avoid them, uh, the importance of the high two and low two, and what it tell when it's what the market tell you when it's failed, and many small things like that.
perfect. Okay, let's do this, and maybe you are going to apply that, and we can see it. Are you already recording? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So the previous day, it has two strong legs down, big gap down. Uh, because of that, today uh, it will have higher probability to continue go lower rather than a strong reversal. So the lower prices are likely. Let's pop up into the EMA. at middle of the channel, first bar. The first bars are important. The same, no, not like here. On the previous day it was bull bar, but big tails, so it was ranging. And today is the big bear bar closing on its low. So basically the first sign that the bears are fully in control, and they will continue go lower. They closed 15 points, missed by 1 tick to close 15 plus 3 tick. Strong bear bar. For now, overprice is likely, but it's just the first bar. And it opened on at the EMA and at the middle of the channel. Second bar is bull bar, inside bull bar. That make it mother bar. Bulls closed 9 points. They reached already 10 points. For now, it's big down, big up. For now, it's trailing range or breakout mode. There can be buyers above, but for now, yeah, I'm not sure for now. The first bar is the mother bar, so above is the trap zone for bulls, below is trap zone for bears. Since bulls already finished 10 points, there's probability that they finished, and now the bears can try to get second leg down. The bulls have strong bars, so they can try to get second leg up as well. Still higher chances for sellers because bear bar is stronger than bull bar. It's below EMA and it's in a strong bear trend. If watching the previous day, there's some kind of possible wedge like that. This first pause, second pause, that the high. So with that wedge, the low 2, or it will be low 1 because it did not trigger here. But low 2 will be if considered the previous day, so that was the low 1, and if they're bear bar, then it will be low 2. Low 2 will be higher chances for sellers. For now, I think it's confusing for both. Strong bull bar. So the dropped sellers, the disappointed sellers after strong inside bar, they managed to exit at break even. Those who entered on closes, they managed to exit. And now bulls managed to close outside the trap zone, so likely they will manage to get 1-to-1. So bulls making money, bears not. They did 20 points and again cannot close 3 tick, only 2 tick, but they closed outside the trap zone, so they can go for next target here. Also, they closed above the EMA and the middle of the channel. So now this is breakout of first bar. They need second bull bar that will confirm the breakout. Strong leg up, so they will can try to get a second leg up after that. it closed on its high. So that big sign of strength. Weak follow through after the breakout. Now the bulls took 1-1. They are taking profit. After they managed to close above the trap zone, they reached the target.
That 200 from the first for the candle number 2, right?
That's
No, the one you have above that
this.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is from inside bar from that.
Okay. From low to high, or on the body.
The entire candle.
Okay, perfect.
I'm watching who will make. So this 200 is for
It's for the okay, perfect,
just watching who making money on stop orders. For now,
perfect.
bulls making money stop orders and bears are not. Now I will watch this bar. Those who entering on stop order, will they manage to take 1-1? The bar 4 is 11 points plus free tick, so they can try to go for 15 and 20. For now, it's failed breakout because it break out the bar 1 did not get a follow through, and now strong bear bar, not as strong as the bull bars, and bulls still can try to get the second leg up. For now, there is open gap that probably will be closed. For now, only one bar closed above EMA. Those who took profit will try to enter again. Bulls still will try to get second leg up. Below that bar, I think more sellers than buyers. But the bar not that strong compared to bull bars. But bulls, the bears had the first bar very strong. So for now, this is top of the range, bottom of the range. There is chances that it will test the bottom of the range, and those who enter on stop will make money. For now, only bulls making money, not bears.
So those 20 points are for those who enter with stop orders from the top of the candle 4, right?
Yeah, they for it's like like a general target
Okay.
for all those who were maybe fading above that bar scaling in, for those who were fading the strong bull bar close, and maybe those who were fading some other levels, or those who were um, fading the level where the bull will take profit at 1-1, and those who entering below the bar, those who entering at break even. It's for all of them basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and they are watching from the last high, watching how deep it can go, because it managed to get 10 points and close 11 points. That was the sign that they will continue to go. They reach now 15 points and can try to get 20 points, but they get weak follow through. It's a bear doji. They closed the gap. They get the minimum scalp. Uh, this is two bear bars, but it's a weak bear pullback for now. And there can be disappointed sellers who trying to make one-to-one with that stop entry, so they can accelerate the buying pressure if they exit. At the same time, other traders exited at break even. Those who were disappointed with that bear bar, those who entered on close on bull bar, on bear bar, they're break even here, and they
Yes.
took exited as well. So for now, if bulls manage to reach again that profit taking level, that break even level, it will be sign of weakness for bears. That means they are not exited and they are still holding those buyers. They are want second leg up, so this is minimum target that high. Those who were taking profit at one-to-one, they entered back again, and once it reached again one-to-one, they will try again to take profit. There is trapped sellers for now, those who enter on stop order, and others, the buyers were fading, so entering below that bear bar, so they are betting there's that it will reach the high of that bar before it reach one-to-one. So because of that, if there is bull pullback, the first minimum target for bulls is the break even, then the trap buyers at the last bull close, then those who taking one-to-one from that inside bar, and those who fading this bear bar. So these three levels are important to watch. They reached 15 points, closed 12 points, holding above EMA, and probably for now will holding above that middle of the channel. Yeah, so that they come back to that break even for bears, for bulls. That means the bulls are still holding their long. It closed above that break even level, so it's sign of strength for bulls. It closed above the
Previous.
the previous close. That means those buyers do not sell here. They are still holding. Still did not reach the one-to-one of that inside bar, but likely will reach. Disappointed sellers will exiting on a bull bar or reversing, which will accelerate. The minimum target is the high of the bear bar, where some buyers who fading this bar will take profit here. The bulls managed to close 10 points plus 3 tick. So the minimum was 15 next target, and their target is 20 points here. One-to-one for that bull bar is here, where the 2-to-1 for that inside bar.
And the only missing piece is where is the ABC? Where is the C? The second leg. If we start from the low of the candle number 2,
The leg 1 equal leg 2.
exactly 26 25 26 25, where are there? Okay. So again, we have a cluster. So maybe now it's a good idea for you to What is that one? I didn't follow you.
It's
The measure mob. Measure
the
mob.
the measured move of the bodies.
Okay.
So if you consider the Romine trade,
So we have a kind of cluster there. So what do you think about entering on top of candle 6 with a stop, betting for a second leg?
I think it's reasonable that the entry above that bar is reasonable, uh, but the potential is uh, I like this trade for different reasons because if you enter on stop here, you most likely will get the minimum scalp because the for now minimum target is the last high for second leg.
Mm-hmm.
The bar 6 is much stronger compared to bear pullback. So even that bull bar is stronger than this bear bar. So basically the bulls overwhelm bears, and that increasing the chances for second leg up. The others entered at 2-1 and 3-1 for target here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and the bulls managed to close
That 300 on top of the bar on candle 5, yeah, right?
this.
Yes. No, the second one. That one is
It's
a
from bar
okay.
6 2-1.
Okay.
The entry is reasonable. It's a little bit too early in the
Yes.
session, yeah, but
Yes. 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 Yes.
you have to legs. You have a strong bear bar at the beginning, so it's some kind of sign that bears in control. But then there was two strong legs for bulls. Bears closed the gap, so it was the pullback. Higher price is likely, but limited. For now, bulls making money, bears not. There's trapped bears. Can try to enter on about that bar, and if next bar will be bear bar, then it will be low 2 entry, and it will be better to exit.
Okay.
Another minimum target is the measured move of that body, that bull bar body, which is the above that bear bar. Some disappointed sellers will try to exit break even here. So there's possible pullback for to let them exit break even. Other trap sellers will try to exit at close of last bear bar here. Uh,
So we would be protected from different points of view.
yeah, I'm thinking to try to enter with the break even bears who will try to break even, or enter on stop. But if next bar is bear bar, then need to be exit one tick below that bar. Yeah, that's not good. So it triggered one tick above that bar. Now this is 2-bar reversal. They dropped bars. It closed 8 points, already reached 10 points. And it closed outside the break even for bulls and break even for those who exiting at the bar close. That means they are not exiting, holding the short. Now the bulls will try to break even here. This bar is strong for bears because it's bigger than that bull pullback, and now this is low 2 when it trigger. This is tight trading range for the last 4 bars. Top of the range, bottom of the range. While the bars are overlapping, there's chances to exit when disappointed bulls will buying to exit break even at 50%. For now, stop is one tick below that double top. Is it possible second leg down for bears? And then bulls will still try to get second leg up to that high. Alright, first triggered one tick below and then come back.
Okay.
Perfect entry on at the high, perfect entry.
A textbook fucker.
Hmm?
A textbook fucker.
Mm-hmm. So technically the bears finished 2 legs.
Yes.
Now,
Or maybe no.
now bulls can try to get second leg up to test that high. Bulls closed 5 points and they need more. There is no inside bar. It's now double top for sellers. Overlapping bars. Now the bulls, so the drop buyers managed to exit, and now if it again come back, then there's a sign of weakness for sellers, but this is trending range. Again, not inside bar.
Just because one tick.
Now it will be low 3 because it make higher high. So that was the low 1, low 2. This is low 3 if it trigger. The bulls still did not close more than 5 points. And And sellers again close 8 points. In that trending range, there is the strongest bar is the bear bar. So for now, there is selling pressure. Now bears closed 11 points. You can try to go for 20. They closed outside that trading range. If the next bar managed to close below bar 10, then the bears can continue. This is low 3 entry. Some kind of wedge.
Sorry, bar 5 is low 1, right? Then you have a this is low 1, yes. Then you have
This is
low
low
2,
2.
yes.
This
Perfect.
is low 3.
Okay.
This is also wedge.
Yes, and the line, look how it's following the linear regression.
Yeah. Now, if this breakout failed, then there will be buy setup for bulls because this is the wedge, but this is also a tight trending range, so better just to wait. Strong follow through for bears. They reached 20 points, closed 17 points. Now with 2 consecutive bars, breakout confirmed. Probably the minimum target is that measured move of that trending range. This is 1-to-1 for those who entered one tick below that bar on stop. Those who entered again after taking profit here, they don't manage to get it again by 2 tick. Bears got 3 consecutive bear bars for the first time, and the bars are increasing in size, so the momentum is increasing.
Yes. Romain.
Yeah, but overlapping bars, not that perfect. It break out the training range, so there's high chances to test the middle of training range or
Yes.
breakout point of the training range. And the bulls still can get second leg because that lows is holding. For bears, it's better to let them take 1-to-1, so to prove that they are making money on stop. For now, only bulls are making money, and those who entered below that bar on stop, they took 1-to-1, and those who entered below that bar still did not reach the target. It also closed below the middle of the channel, which was holding before. So it's strong leg, 4 consecutive bars. And now it closed 31 points, so it can go for 40. So it reached the magic move for that tight trading range, reached the 2 to 1 of that stop entries. Magic move of that 3 consecutive bars. Breakout that low bar 1 low, and that bull leg up.
And 1 hour.
Yeah, this is first hour.
Low of yesterday. Didn't reach yet.
I want to. With that stroke momentum, the second leg down is likely. Uh, there's open gap here, here. So right now this is, yeah, either the breakout mode open, it was in trading range, or this is the trend from the open, full trend, and now reversal. So now they need to get a strong follow through. If negative bar is bull, then there's chances that it is failed breakout from bar 1 low or from the previous day low. Very strong bull bar. This is big sign of weakness for bears. This is failed breakout below the bar 1 and below the previous day low. So that increasing chances for trending range, because
Yes.
the opening was big down, big up, which is confusion. Then it was tight trending range, and then overlapping bars, strong breakout and failed. So the bulls closed 14 points, reached 15. They can go for 20. Since this is trending range likely, then it should close the gap from here. So now bulls making money and bears making money with stop orders. So here bulls make money, and from here bears are making money. it's still possible wedge from here, 1, 2, and 3. I think the bear still can try to get second leg down, but also bulls got strong legs, so they will try to get second leg up as well. So on a pullback, disappointed sellers will try to exit, break even here, or scratch here. It will be good to buy long entry for after the pullback for high 2. For now, it's basically high 1.
Say again, sorry.
For now, it will be better to wait for pullback and high 2 entry
Okay.
from that wedge here, and then high 2 entry here. They took profit at 1-to-1, 2-to-1, so that's testing that.
Sorry, for example, here is what I was talking about at the beginning. That one way to count this, you can call it the bar 13, because 12, the follow through, is a bull bar, and after a pullback, so they can call this one also an H1.
Yeah, this is high 1.
Beside that, it didn't cross the high of previous bar. That's right. What I am saying. He also called it H1.
Yeah, if, for example, the next bar here and it's bear bar, it will be inside bar. Once it triggered, it will be high 1. Or
No, I mean this one, the 13. It's already an H1 in one of the cases.
yeah,
Because you have a bear bar, and then you have a bull bar. From a pullback, he considered this one an H1 in some cases, right?
it's H1 on lower time frame. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And if you have their bear bar, or let's say it make lower low, so you have a bear bar here that make a little bit lower low, and the next bar is pull bar. It's still some kind of variation of high 2, even though
Exactly.
so
Even though
yeah,
it doesn't cross the previous high. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it depends how you look at it. It can be high 1 or high 2.
Exactly. Yes.
On lower time frame, it will be high 2.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, likely trending range, and maybe lower highs and lower lows bear channel, but broad trending range bear channel. Bulls closed the gap. They closed about the 20 points.
You remind me something. Do you have the? You were the one that posted the August videos.
This
Yes, that was August. Ah, no, May
No,
and June.
I have only May and June.
Adam said he bought the August. Okay, because in the August videos, there is one I took note from Rose where he explains the counting and the counting points.
Albrook's.
No, Rose.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
will contact Adam and I will ask him and I will send it to you.
yeah, but I have the understanding how she doing those counting. She very often repeating the lessons, the the
Okay.
techniques.
Ah, so maybe in those that you posted, it is there too.
Yes, yeah, definitely. There's as well. Uh, Strong bull leg. They close 24 points. Can go for 30 points. Testing the channel, the that training range, the middle of that, just the session open. Close above EMA. They close the gap. Uh, Strong bull legs. Those who enter in stop on that bull bar did not reach the target but still can. Given this is trending range, then there will be those who fading each bar and taking profit below that bar. Uh, those some sellers could short that bull bar and they try to take profit below, betting that it will not reach the 1-to-1. The others can short one tick above that bar, taking profit here, betting that it will not reach the target 1-to-1. Right now this is strong bars and they will try to get follow through. Given that this is trending range, the swing trades are unlikely, so those measured moved bodies targets will likely not be reached. The bulls pullback is stronger than bears because it's not overlapping, closing on its high. It was failed breakout after the first hour. Uh, there's trapped sellers who did not manage to exit at break even and at scratch. They will scale in. So now their break even is here. We'll try to exit here below that bar. Given that there is trapped sellers, they will try to push price lower. So their break even is right below that bar. I think that there will be more sellers above that bar than buyers, and they will try to take profit here.
I agree. Yes.
So stop somewhere above the bar 4. But this is also another obvious target for bulls because this is trending range. This is top of the trending range,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not the best stop area. Uh, the, the other way to do that can be this from video course. he took, but he took the like he have a 1/3 for selling window, 1/3 for buying window, and the third in the middle, like the neutral zone. Here I have 25% above, 25 below, and 50 is the neutral. So if there will be next bar bull bar, then it will be reasonable to try fade it and have a stop some on based on measured move of that bull bar. For now, there's trapped sellers here. Some will try to fade it and take profit here. Others trapped sellers will try to break even from that bar 12. It's closed above EMA. If next bar managed to close with a sign of strength. Now they reached 30 points, closed 29 points. Still did not reach the 1-to-1, that first entry bar. Still dropped sellers below. There is opened gap, which will be filled because trending range. And now it's in the top of the trending range. They managed to close 2 consecutive bars above EMA, a sign of strength for bulls. Entered back that tight trending range before. I have a channel here that A, B, and C here. So it broke up that channel. Look like the momentum is decreasing, 11 points, and this 10 points, and it's even smaller. So there's target for 1-to-1s for those who entering on stop, and for now it's the higher prices go, the higher chances that fading it, you will make money below par. If they manage close 13 points plus free tick, they can try to go for 40 points, which is about the bar 4. For now, they broke out the channel, so there can be a pullback. They near the top of the training range. And it's look very strong for bulls, so the stronger it look, the lower chances it is, because it's trending range day. So it's missed by 2 ticks. This is inside bar. So now
we still have chances.
Yeah, it can be a little bit lower. But also there is drop zone below. Now the drop, they still did not manage to exit break even because it was basically V-shape pullback. Now their break even is here, basically at the drop zone, so there can be some spike, drop the sellers, and then bulls can try to get second leg up.
Yes, that is why I don't like that short there.
This one?
Yeah, maybe because it's too strong that.
Yeah, but the stronger it is, the higher chances that it will fail in trading ranges.
Yeah, in trending range. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see.
It's inside bar after three consecutive strong bull bars, but trending range.
Mhm.
They reach 30 points and now bear bar. So it's sign of profit taking for bulls.
Yes.
Their break even they will try to break even and exit above the close of that bar. I will try to enter at that bar high, grab zone. For inside bar, this is low one entry. Uh, Inside
Yes.
bar is a pause, and uh, given that it broke that channel, and now trying to enter it back, so it's failing, so it can go lower. I think it's reasonable entry for short, but it's not 60-40. I think it's more to 50%. So only scalp can be considered. No, swing trade. So the 2-to-1, basically the target if you're entering here, because it's not 60-40, it's 50-50. That bear bar can be considered as a pause. Now this is second leg up. It did not trigger low one, closed outside the trap zone, already reached 40 points and the target after the trap zone. Those who entered and stopped on that bar and that bar make 1-to-1, and this also 1-to-1. It reached the high of bar 4, so top of the trending
The
range.
channel. Yeah. And how we are so far with the. It's 50-50, right? Bulls versus Bears.
Yeah, it's still uh, right now it's at the top of the trending range. And if it managed to have have a consecutive pull bars, then it will confirm breakout. Uh, for now, just a test. So it needs a bull bar to close above that high, and then another bull bar to confirm the breakout. Then bulls will have first gap, and they will have second gap here with two gap. Now it's not a trending range; it's a trend. So then the market state will change. They reached 40 points. Uh, if a trending range, there should be profit taking. The last time they reached 40 points here, there was strong profit taking, so reversal. And if it's trending range, then the algos will at 40 points again take profits. Did not manage to close above previous high, reached 1-to-1 for those first entries. What's the measured move? For now, trending range, pick up, pick down.
Yes.
Most likely the breakout will fail and it will continue in trending range. But if bulls get 2 consecutive pull bars, 2 more pull bars, then it will be successful breakout. That leg look much stronger than the bull. The bull leg was overlapping, and bull's leg are leaving gaps for now. Others managed to exit break even. Though if you take the close of that bear bar, close of bull bar, they exit break even. Another inside bar.
Mm-hmm.
So now trap zone for bulls, trap zone for bears. Very weak bar for bears, dodgy. But for now, weak follow through after breakout for bulls. It's possible second leg for bulls, so there's chances that bear will continue. On the higher time frame, it managed to close above that channel from previous day. So that can be considered as some sign of strength. Now bulls need to close bar. Did not let bears to again test this break even. That will be sign of strength. Bulls still did not close 40 points and plus critique. This is last high test. They closed that last gap, but there is still open gap here, so they still can try to do the second breakout attempt, and there still can be second gap in that one. Bears did 6 points, reached 9 points, so they already reached 10 points. They triggered the low one of the inside bar. They did not manage to trigger it here, so the buyers were protecting this low one to trigger.
Yes.
Because if bears will manage to trigger it, it will reverse price. But
now they had the Walking Dead over the channel from previous day.
Yeah, and they managed to close again back.
Yes.
Back inside the channel. Yeah.
Typical. Yes.
Yeah, so that's big sign of weakness for sellers.
And we are in the top of the channel, and we have a low one, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. And top of both channels, I mean, the yesterday's linear regression, and we are also in the top of the trending range.
Yeah, from today. Yeah.
Yeah, from today. Yes. Perfect.
Not strong bar for bears, but
Yes.
I think it
Yes.
doesn't matter because of training range. They got 6 points, already did 10 points. Trap zone here, so they can go.
Also,
Lower.
he sometimes talks about if the candle close below previous low, or instead of closing, just if he puts a low below to call it L1. You consider just to if it puts a low below that low, you call it L1 because in a lower time frame you have a close below.
Say again. So this is low one here.
Exactly.
Okay.
You because sometimes he call it L1 because the bar in this case bars 19 didn't close below 18, right? But in another, and sometimes it call it L1 just because he put it a lower low. You know what I mean? Because
No.
it didn't close below that bar, but put it a low below that bar.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. This is low one. So this is what called low one. It make lower low compared to previous bar.
Exactly.
So this is low one, and because this is inside bar, that will be high one if it trigger.
Yes.
So they get again to break even. This is another sign of weakness for bulls. For now, pairs also have a weak bars, not that strong. There's trap zone for bulls below and trap zone for bulls above and trap zone for sellers below. Given that this is a trending range, it's reasonable to fade this bull bar
Yes.
one tick above and trying to take profit below that bar.
You have resistance everywhere there.
There is still open gap here, so bulls have a chance if they manage to break out and have two consecutive strong bull bars. It still can be strong trend, but for now it's failing. So this second attempt for bulls to close
Outside.
outside bar, lost 11 points. We try to go for 20.
In this case, I don't remember how you take it because you have a low one, now you have a low two, but you also have a high one. It's a high one, right?
Because this was inside bar, that was high one. This basically high two.
Okay, 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 fair.
So now
But
this
we put in a new high there, so we can start count. Okay, no, right. No, we don't start counting anything.
and now
Yes.
it's possible wedge and second attempt to break out. Now bulls need a second strong pull bar to be able to
What is that trending line? Where did it come from?
this.
That one. Yes.
It's the last highs.
Okay. Okay. It seems that it's smashed there.
Now reached the bulls, prop zone. So the next bar will be very important. This is also bar 18. This possible top of the day if it failed from here, and if it will not now closing consecutive bull bars, then this will be likely the bottom of the day. 90% chance. Strong bull bar, stronger than bear pullback. High 2 and 3. Top of the range. Closed above the previous high. So now need follow through. This is a second failed breakout. It did not manage to close outside the trap zone here. Now this is wedge and second failed breakout. Since bar 13, bears are not making money. Only even the minimum scalp of that. Bears managed to close 6 points.
It seems that I am back.
You was disconnected.
Yes, was internet connection. Now it seems that it's back. It was working too well.
Mm.
But continue. I will.
It has a second failed breakout attempt, and now strong bear bar, but not as strong as bull bar. It would be better if bears had stronger bar, but since this is second failed breakout, this is reasonable short. This is also wedge for bulls. The wedge, second failed breakout, and Brandy
So
Grinch.
you are one tick below 21, right?
Yeah, but I still the next bar will fill was stopped out on fading this bar. It reached the trap zone. Did not manage to close above the trap zone. That was second attempt to break out, and it failed. So this is high probability short. The bulls managed to close 41. Yeah, 11. They already reached 15. 20 points is here. Bears closed 6 points, so they can try to go for minimum 10 points. There's break even for those who trying to exit their shorts. So the trap sellers here, added here, trying to exit here. And also there is the break even for those who trying to exit long for
And we have the 1, 2, 3, right?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we
Wedge.
have a wedge there.
Yeah, yeah.
One there, exactly there.
Yeah, for now, the most important that it did is second failed breakout in trading range, so it's a big sign of weakness. But the main concern for now is that the bears have weak bars, not stronger than the bull bars, but bears managed to close on its low, so it's good enough. And they close 6 points, so they can try to go for next 10 points. Closed 10 points plus 1 tick, not enough to continue, but it's stronger than the previous bar, so it's sign of increasing momentum. And now they can try to get second leg down at least if there will be pullback. They reached the break even for bulls and closed below that break even level, so that's a sign of strength for bears. They reached the drop zone for the level where the sellers will try to exit at scratch. Already ticked it. With next bar, tick it again. So the sign of weakness for buyers again. That was the spike and channel.
Yes.
So it will likely test the beginning of the channel, which is the for now target 2-1 of that entry bar. The 1-1 is here. Some will take profits. There can be pullback where they will enter again and then continue for second leg down. Now 3 consecutive pair bars. This is first time since that bull
Trend, yes.
bull trend. Yeah, they reached 1-1. Can be possible pullback to the, where they will enter back again. It closed below the close of previous bear bar. It's a sign of weakness for bulls. Closed 13 points. Now can go for 15 points, which already reached at 20 points, which is the target. Those who were fading this bull bar, they will take profit below that bar. Now 4 consecutive bear bars, strong selling pressure, so they will likely will at least get second leg down after the pullback. There is no
And the second hour.
Yeah, end of the second hour. Yeah, so they it looked like now machines are doing for 40 points. From that high, they reached 40 points here to profit. From that low, they reached 40 points here, and now taking profit. So they can this trending range, they can try to go again for 40 points.
Yes, I agree.
It's very close to 20 points. It will be important target. And 2 to 1 that bar. They, after the taking profit, it continued and closed below that taking profit. So there is no pullback to basically re-enter that short. In a micro channel, making constantly closing below the previous lows. This is bear's attempt to break out. It closed below the previous low. Now they need another bear bar to confirm this breakout. Entering back this channel.
Okay, so we are in a similar situation as last time. Are we going to take profit there, or we are going to let it run?
No, let's run because the bears will have to get the second leg down. And
Okay, so we should move the take profit down.
this is top of the trending range. And the buying level is here, so
Yes,
there is drop.
seller.
There is open gap here that will be closed. There is drop sellers here that will try to exit the scratch. And also the 50% here.
What can we clean? I think those 200s maybe. No, to clean the screen. There's too much things, don't you think?
As I think this mother bar is still important.
Yes,
For now, it's
true,
approaching
true.
the trap zone, so I want to see how it's at here. Other levels, the only that not relevant is those, right?
Okay.
But all the rest is important. This is the trending range levels and mother bar. A bit messy, but I'm still following it. Maybe, yeah, that's for now can be removed. That big measured moves are not that important for now.
Okay. So still didn't manage to make 20 points.
Yeah, very close. It closed 16 points, so it will likely reach 20 points. And that drop zone, it will likely will reach the low of that mother bar where those who fading will take profit below. And this gap have to be closed because this is trending range. This is first closed below the EMA, so the next bar will be sign of strength for sellers if they manage to close.
And EMA turned completely horizontal.
Yeah, because it's trending range. Yeah.
Orange.
Now 5 consecutive bear bars. They took profit below that mother bar. Still no reason to exit. Now 2 consecutive bars below EMA. Lower price is likely, and the gap probably will be filled. At the 50% level, there can be some buyers here because they will try to buy. They will betting that there is 60% chance it will reach this high before this low. Yeah, but I'm not sure about the probabilities. Is it 60-40 or 50-50 in trading range?
I believe more 50-50.
Yeah,
60-40 if you want, because you are closer to the top, but
yeah, I'm not sure about that.
because we have a kind of, if you want, you can trace a trend line from the two highs.
From here?
Previous one, the bar number 4, and that one. Because that would be the bear flag in a higher time frame. We have a leg from yesterday, a down leg. Now we are making the bear flag.
That?
Exactly that one. Maybe we go a little bit lower to the 50% or something like that, and continue for a three touch for a 3 points wedge to continue lower, and this would be a bear flag.
Yeah. Also, do you remember at the bar 18, I said this is possible top of the day
Yes.
if they failed. Yeah. So it's still given that they are failing, it's possible top of the day and that it will not reach here. But um, it did make higher high after bar 18. So yeah, it made higher high from here, but failed.
That is high. You are right. It's higher. Okay. It's higher than the. I
Yeah,
mean this.
but I think still this is the high of the day. And uh, if this is the case, then there is 90% chance it will test the low
Okay.
of today.
I would move. So I would move the take profit lower, because if you have the next bar goes down, you are going to be out.
Yeah, I want to take profit at 2-1 and at the trap zone and maybe try to enter back on a pullback or second leg
Okay.
down.
Okay. So you are not going to let it run.
No, it's turning range. Yeah, it's better to only scalp. Yeah, or yeah, the other way is to try to short at the top of the range and long at bottom of the range. So if you manage to take short here, try to exit your short at your long area here. The bar, that bar was dodgy, managed to close below previous bar, so it's still alright. Some took profit here in a trap zone. Can be possible reversal to test this bar or to test the break even, because bulls are still trying to break even, which is here. So some pullback can happen. But now it holding below the channel and the EMA. The bar is a bit decreasing in size, but it's still very strong selling pressure.
Oof.
The bull bar was 5 points plus 1 tick. The sellers are, there will be more sellers than buyers, but because the bears managed to break out and have the minimum follow through the bear bar. So it's successful breakout. And that was the micro channel for the last 5 bars. It's basically the first channel breakout. And because of that, more sellers than buyers. But at the same time, it already tested the beginning of the spiking channel. And this is possible double bottom. So if they manage to close the next bar for 6 points, reach 10 points, will be sign of weakness. This is break even for the buyers. 1 and 3. This is outside bar because there's equal low and fire high. The bears will try to get second leg down. There is open gap that need to be filled. I still believe that lower prices are likely. Bulls closed 10 points and they managed to close above their break-even level. This is sign of weakness for the sellers. Will be important, will they manage to take 1-1, goes through and drink on stop. Others will try to enter back short to that low 1 and 3. Now it managed again to close 2 consecutive bull bars. They very likely need to get second leg down. So until that high is taken out, lower price is likely, but bulls are getting stronger bar, and those bar are stronger than bear bars.
Yeah, doesn't look like a pullback, right?
What?
It is too strong to consider it's just a pullback from that last bear leg. What do you think?
If the bulls manage to get 3 consecutive bars, then yes. For now, it's just a pullback. It's
Okay.
not 2 bars is not enough. So now it will be important how will they manage to take 1-1 and will they manage to get third consecutive bar. And they did not manage to take 1-1. Now this is high 2 entry. This is high probability short because you have a wedge and double top. This strong leg down likely will get second leg and the gap need to be filled. So this is a good entry. Bulls get 10 points pullback. The bears need to close lower. The bar itself is not that strong compared to bull bars, but this is trending range. The trapped sellers who will try to exit, they will try to break even here. Those who trapped here. Below that bar, there is more sellers than buyers, and the buyers probably will try to exit below that bar. This bull bar can try to get second leg as well, but I still believe this bear leg will get the second leg down. But not that strong bar compared to bull back. But this is low too, so it's higher chances for sellers. Still in short zone on that trending range. The sellers managed to break even. And now bulls would get high 2, that was high 1, high 2. And they can get second leg up. So they need to close 11 points to continue. Small body, so almost a doji. So this is like complex entries. This is low 1, this is low 2, and this is also low 1 and low 2. Now this is hard chances short than this bar, because this bear bar was weak compared to bull pullback, and now this bear bar is much stronger if you compare the bull bars, so it overwhelmed bull's pullback. These sellers still will try to get second leg down and close this gap.
We have a head and shoulders kind of, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I still did not cover the Albrook's have a topic on the chapter dedicated to head and shoulders and wedges, and I'm very close to this, so I will.
No, I just know because he mentions that all the time in the videos.
Yeah,
I didn't know he has a chapter about that in the right. Nice. That is in the second book?
Yeah. I'm almost there. I finished chapter 17 and it's on chapter 20. It's very close.
Nice.
So it's a good entry. It was good here, even though bar was weak. Now it's even better with this strong pair bar.
What I remember is that he related to, when you have a wedge and you have a 3 points, one high, the second high, third high, right?
Mm-hmm.
What he says is that the head and shoulder, because in this case sellers knows that the price is going to reverse, they start from running, selling in the third point, and that is why you have that pattern of a head and shoulder. Imagine draw it in the air, a wedge of a 3 yeah, no, a normal one, a wedge, 3 points wedge, like that. Okay, in the first point, when what this is what I remember. Huh? When they say, okay, you have the 1, you have the 2, and sometimes in the third point, uh, you don't reach a higher point above the point 2, because as they realize that the market is going to turn, you have the reversal before that higher third point, and you have it before below number 2. That is why it forms it's a wedge, but it forms a head and shoulder pattern, because they front run the third point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, the truncated wedge, it's called.
Exactly, yes. And that is why what I remember, the whys of the, so instead of having that pattern, the third point is lower than the second one, and you have a, basically you have a head and shoulder there, and sometimes it's below point 1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the third one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and uh, there's some chapters that I I got the idea, but I'm struggling to explain it and even understand it. There's idea about the, like, for example, that wedge. It has each of that legs have another, so it's have a complex legs. Each of that legs have two legs, like two legs
Uh-huh.
up, two legs down. Yeah, and um, basically, for example, here you could have something like another two legs, like here. So it's like one full back, and it did not make higher high, but the second attempt, yeah, the second leg are making higher high, and because of that, uh, it's can be considered something like that. For example, you oops, you can have a for example, the first high, then the breakout attempt and it failed. Then you have the another breakout, second breakout attempt, it failed again, wedge, or you have the maybe like the um, double higher high double top, which confirmed and failed, and then there is
Okay, I follow you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
there is that kind of two legs pullback where you have the first leg and then there's the um, second leg, but this is not a, so basically you have a higher high double top
Double top there.
and then
Yeah.
you have a test of that, but it's that like not it's not that relevant because that was just a second. So it's the first leg was important, but because this second leg it's like not counting, and this is not relevant, and this is important. Like this is real higher high double top, and this is like fate move to basically swap this and not relevant or something like that. Yeah, and there's like details like that that a little bit still a little bit hard for me to like get it.
Yes, but
I
the point
do
is that,
regarding that. I do remember I was posting the chat the quote from book about that here, somewhere here.
yes, because sometimes he explains the exactly the same situation in different ways, so you have different ways to see it.
Yeah, probably that one, but yeah, it was somewhere here. And
I will.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that the idea of that basically the same idea for that head and shoulders things, I think.
Exactly.
I still did not read the chapter, but I believe this is what will be explained on that chapter. That concepts that you have maybe some attempt to do the wedge. Yeah, and instead of the wedge you have like some attempt that failed and you have a head and shoulder. It's a good entry
Yes.
below that, but since already in a short, probably. So this is what often happened that this is trading range, so it was expected, and because of that in trading range it's better to scalp and not swing. So entering below that bar for 2 to 1, it can be considered as a swing trade because you're entering 2 to 1, yeah. And for scalp you entering for 1 to 1, which is here.
Perfect.
In trading range it's better to scalp and not swing, so it's better to take 1 to 1 and not 2 to 1. Because as an example here, those who take a scalp 1 to 1, they took profit, they managed to enter back again, and now they can take again 1 to 1, which is
Another
now
1 to 1.
2 to 1, or they can now take a 2 to 1, because this is basically like the second leg, and this is like another entry for another 1 to 1, which will be 2 to 1 from that entry. I marked the 1 to 1 from that entry and 1 to 1 from that entry. So for now, the minimum target is this.
That one.
For 1 to 1 of that bar. It already almost reached 1 to 1 for this entry. It will be second leg down. And the first leg was 19.5. So exactly at that fib level.
Okay. And almost closing the gap.
Yeah, so it will likely reach a little bit lower to at least close the gap. There was the break even for disappointed sellers who were stuck here, hiding here, and they exit here. The bulls got high 2, this is high 1, this is high 2 entry. Yeah, it made high. And now those who entered at high 2 at the top of the trending range, they are now dropped. And this is a good setup when you have a dropped buyers at high 2. This is a good low 2 entry because you have a dropped buyers that will force to exit, and you have a strong bear bar, stronger compared to bulls pullback and expectation for second leg down. So it's a very high probability trade.
Okay.
Those who managed to exit at break even, there was another test. So this is sign of weakness for bulls because testing back the break even level, and it closed below the break even level. That means they are not exiting their shorts and they are still holding. Now this is the second leg, and this is breakout of that. Now they did not manage to close below the previous low, which is sign of weakness. But overall strong bar still can continue go lower to finish the leg. That was the first breakout, and maybe that can be considered as the failed. Now this is the second breakout attempt. Now if they get a bull bar, that will be started to become dangerous for sellers, because it will be second failed breakout attempt. But for now, lower prices are likely. Bears closed 11 points, so they can go for 15, which is here, and 20, which is the leg 1, leg 2. Still, lower price is likely. The dropped buyers at high 2 almost managed to exit break even, missed by 1 tick, by 2 ticks. Already reached 1-to-1 for that entry bar, still did not reach 1-to-1 for that entry bar. Next bar is Doji, bull bar. For now, this is potential breakout failure. So that was the first attempt and second attempt. There is chances that bears are finished 2 leg down. They still need to close the gap, so the lower prices are still likely. And bears did close 11 points. They can go for 20 until bulls manage to close more than 5 points. It still did not reach 1-to-1 on that entry. It reached the 50% of that strong leg up, so there can be some buying pressure that those who betting that it will reach high before low. It's now holding that channel above. So it reached the trap zone and closed. Still did not manage to close below the trap zone. Gap still open, so because of that, lower prices are likely. Last time buyers did not manage to exit break even, they will try to exit it here again. The Romine setup measured move at the second leg down, and 1-to-1 entry, 2-to-1 entry is at their break-even level, with the stock about that high to drop. It's not a good entry because this is already second leg down, so there is chances that they finished 2 legs and you're betting for third leg down. Basically 50-50 because gap is still open that need to be closed. But this is second failed breakout, or if this breakout was successful because 2 consecutive closes below, then this is first failed breakout. The sellers managed to take a 2-1. They will try to enter back again. Those who were entering back here managed to take 1-1 and 2-1. Bulls closed 7 points. Almost get 1-1. The last time they did not manage to take 1-1 from that entry bar. Will be important if they manage to take 1-1 from that bar. There's strong enough bar after 2 legs down. If this is the second failed breakout, then it's better to wait. So for now, those bulls should not get 1-1. There should be sellers at the trend line in the top of the channel.
Not an easy day today, eh?
Yeah, trending range. Basically the entire previous week on ES.
This week was like that.
Yeah, the entire week. It's on Monday it was trending range. On Tuesday it has big gap up before New York Open, and at the New York Open it was ranging again, and for the rest of the day it was ranging every day And the Friday was the worst one. It was tight, random, something like that. But for the first 40 bars, I was expecting maybe at the last day, at the Friday, it will exit the trending range, but it still kept holding. Doji weak bar. Now possible trap for bulls. Some disappointed bulls who entered on stop can go now, try to exit. Yeah, so I still think this is a good short, but not sure about this stop. Stop here is better. The only issue for me now is that they finished the legs, so it now become much riskier.
But it also could be a bull flag for that first leg, right? Yes.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. But we are in trending range, of course. So
Yeah, so maybe because it has the big down, big up, now it can holding at the uh,
above the 50%,
above
right?
the 50%. Yeah,
Yeah, I like
because
that idea.
because it already tested the 50% once, twice,
It's here.
so it can be here for the rest of the day. But it's still possible that this is the high of the day, or this is the low of the day. Yeah, a bit tricky.
Super tricky, yes.
Even the previous day, it's still in a bear trend on higher time frames. So the breakout lower is few percent higher than breakout high. So now testing the top of the channel, top of that trend line, which was rejected 2 times already, and disappointed bar for bulls. Uh, the disappointed buyers can now try to exit. Now this is second leg up for bulls. That was high one. This is with a new low. This is high two. They already did let exit break even and test it again. Yeah, still confusing. They closed 8 points. Need to close 11 points to continue. The one-to-one target
Super
is
confusing. Yes.
above that high. Yeah, so for now, probably better to focus on that trending range while it holding that 50% of that low and high. There's possibility that it will range here.
Yeah, and for me there is also you drew a blue channel there using the tops. What if you draw a channel using the lows? It will go in parallel with exactly those ones. No, the first two. That one. That Yeah, that one and that one. Yes, that would be more in line with the other two green lines.
Hmm.
Because it's like when you have a triangle or a wedge or a channel pointing down, you use the base of the channel, and when you have a channel going up, give me a second. Mm,
Now the bull's got two legs, and that was high two. It triggered. Now there is trapped buyers. Strong bear bar overwhelmed the bull's pullback. So now lower prices likely. Closed 5 points plus 3 tick. Can continue lower for 10 points. Yeah, this is 50% level.
Another thing that I saw Eddie doing is like doing the analysis of a higher time frame, like let's say 15 minutes over the 5 minute chart. So he puts I think that yesterday he posted a chart with one color showing I think that yellow for a higher time frame and blue for a lower time frame. So he tried to identify the wedge in in a higher time frame in the 5 minute, that one, yes. If you open it bigger, yes, you will see that. I found that super cool. You see the magenta one is the lower time frame, and the yellow ones are the higher time frame. I don't know why he took, for example, that one, the low one, the first low one in magenta or violet. Yeah, that one. Why he put there? Uh,
So this low
no,
one is here.
no, that one. No, the one in the middle, the in magenta, that one. Why he
So
put it the red box there?
uh, why what?
Why he put it the red box, that one there?
This? Because he fading the bull bars. So I think basically he have a first leg and he expecting
Okay,
second
like
leg
a
down.
putback. Okay, okay.
So until this high is taken out, he can short, scale in, scale in, scale in until he stopped out, or scale in and take profit at the second leg down, maybe. But in this case, uh, so he short. Yeah. So that was the first bar. Now 3 consecutive bull bars, and then bear bar on a pullback here. He short close of that bull bar, and that's why he put a box here. So basically, limit sell in that close of that bar.
That is the limit. Okay,
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, and taking profits at close of that first leg, where the trapped sellers are.
But
Then,
I like it the way he analyzed this chart.
yeah, then buying where the trapped sellers are, so at close of that bar. Yeah, this is Friday, and yeah, that was horrible price action. After bar 30, it managed to break out, and then it did something.
And you see, he put it the L1, L2, L3, the first three ones in yellow from a higher time frame perspective. But there he put it the L2. I don't know why he put it the L2 there.
So that L1 is because it
Yes,
broke
that
out
is
the first bar
perfect.
low.
But the
Yeah,
L2.
because it broke the low of that bar.
Mm-mm. I think that is because of the following bar of that one. It's a bear bar. Because the number 12 didn't break the low of the 11 one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in that video from Malbrooks that I was talking about earlier, he says that sometimes it doesn't matter to break the low, just because you have following bull bars. When you see a bear bar, you can count it like a low one, like a low.
Yeah, but it's not the case here. For example, you can say this is low one because it's inside bar. Let's pause.
I don't know why he put it a low there. I think that he explained it below, maybe. Oh no. It was about the highs. It was about the highs. Below, uh, it's an explanation, but it's about the highs. Yes. There he explains how he used it. But if this motherfucker made money with this, not just only a hindsight analysis, he he understood the game.
and so that the low ones are. This is the low ones.
Yeah, that is right for me. And the highs too. That one, the 20 and the 22 is 21 is about the 20, and there I
Yeah,
don't see
this is well the high one, and that basically was high two because it make lower low.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that was another high one or complex high two. But that, yeah, I understand those two. That so then this is low four.
Yes, because 23 is below 22.
So strong bear bar and now possible wedge. So that has 2 legs, now possible third leg.
Yes.
We're now holding that 50%. It will be important. Will it manage to break out and have a successful breakout? So consecutive bear bars. Closed 5 points plus 3 ticks, so it can continue go lower. There's trapped buyers at high 2. Lower prices likely. They managed to exit break even. It closed inside the previous bar. They get break even. If price came back again, then this is a sign of weakness for sellers. Now this is the bulls can get another high 2 with that high 1 and another complex high 2. Get 8 points, can continue, go a bit lower. This is outside those 3 bars. So this is breakout mode. It triggered sell.
Yes, below 36.
So now those who are selling here, they will try to their stop is above that breakout mode, and they will reverse above that bar. So for now, until that high is holding, the lower prices are likely. Now they are stopped and reverse. Now this is double bottom. Keep holding that 50% line.
Still in the upper side. Yeah.
Yeah, so for now it's likely it will holding this trending range. So until they manage to break it, now we'll remove some.
Mm.
For now, we'll use this small trending range until it's managed to close below the 50%.
Something that I noticed is that when you have the channel that you drew from previous day and they start working on the standard deviation uh, from above, in this case we were ranging inside the previous day channel, and when they start walking above that line, they break out to the other side, to the upside in this case. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I also think there's a possibility that the uh, at the open, this channel is like very fresh and its levels are relevant, and the more time pass, the algos they can maybe including the current session for that channel, and the channel
exactly.
is changing its form. So the more bars, the less relevant this channel is. If you take only the previous session as the extension. Bulls, they are got strong bull bar, but those who entered here still did not get 1-to-1. And this is high 2 or some type of complex leg 2. So there was leg 1, leg 2, and now there's possible leg 1, leg 2. Bulls closed 8 points, already reached 10 points. They need to close above that channel, continue go higher. This is some type of wedge, but the truncated wedge where it did not make lower low.
How does he call it? It's the overshoot is when it go through, and what is the opposite of
Undershoot.
undershoot? Okay, thank you.
This is another outside bar because equal low. Trending ridge. Yeah, that's very confusing.
No, this day it is impossible to trade. I would wait to see a breakout from that channel, kind of bear bull flag. If they broke to the upside,
Yeah, and until bulls managed to take at least
exactly,
1-1, it's
exactly,
still bearish. And
exactly.
yeah, but it bearish, but they already finished their second leg, and there's possibility that this 50% will hold, and it will.
They maybe continued trade exactly that trading range to the
Bar 36 is the third hour, so something can change from here. This is strong bull bar. They reached 1-1 for those who entering on stops. This is some kind of wedge and double bottom. For now, it's exit the buy zone of that small trailing range and approaching the top of the trailing range.
I was watching something. I think that on Discord. How do you know how Rose in this case is perfect? Which he uses the open and the closes of the bars to define the trending range here.
ATR.
Sorry.
Averaged through range.
No.
Indicator.
He is like let's say I don't know. I will say something just random. For example, he takes I don't know the high of the 17 and the low of the 25 to define the range, something like that, or the high of the 20 and the no, let's say the high of the sorry the close, because he uses open and closes, the close of the 17 and the close of the 25, something like that, to define the range. I saw her like 2 or 3 times doing that, and I don't know the criteria he uses to define the range, because it wasn't like he didn't use those cases that I am talking about. He didn't use the mother bar.
Sometimes she put she marked the like the volume box, and for example
Okay,
she can take that area and maybe do the measured move of that,
something like that. Exactly.
and she basically take like the half I don't remember, maybe like the middle of that as the as the most the area that has the most volume, and she will have levels.
So sometimes she do it based on volume profile.
Yeah, but it's just like the idea for
Okay.
she has a volume profile, but she just put the like this area will if price will come here, it will be important, yeah, because it was basically vacuum selling, so it's for bulls it's easier to overcome this, and that there will be some struggles when they come.
Okay.
Strong bull bar closed on its high. It's possible trending. So if bulls will continue to close strong bars, then possibly can now switch from trending range to trend if there is open gap, and there will be another open gap. And this is look bullish, so it's better to sell because it's trending range. If bulls will get third, a strong pull bar, then it will be a possible attempt to break out. They reached 1-to-1, so there should be some profit taking from here. Yeah, already reached leg 1, leg 2. Now it's another other bar, because it's bar 40 is inside. Since this is second leg, this is a good area for short, fading this pull bar. But yeah, there is still open gap here.
I just realized I said volume profile and I wanted to say market profile, like the analysis of the market profile where you pay attention to the distribution of the candles.
I never saw here doing the market profile only.
No. It was just an analogy.
Mhm. It's a lot of time here, so let's finish at bar 40 and continue next week.
Okay. And not too much to do this this day.
Yeah,
Not
but
the funny one.
I think there's no opportunity to short because it's so at the trap for bulls here, because the bulls got 2 legs and weak follow through inside bar. But again, the stop here and a little bit dangerous because it still can try to sweep high.
Okay. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Are you continue